Hey guys, this is Phil Rogers with the PHIL N Florence YouTube channel. Today is Boston butt. For the first time, I'm going to be doing a Boston butt on the Sns Kamado. Yep, hadn't tried that yet. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to use my BBQ Guru. When I got the Kamado from SNS Grills, I decided I'd go ahead and order a Guru adapter for the Kamado. It's just a little thin plate with a adapter on it where you can hook your Guru up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to let the Guru run this cook today on the SNS Kamado. Stick with me. Okay, I've got my heat plate out, my grate out, and my cooker's cleaned out. What I'm going to do is light this tumbleweed coal starter. Get that going. We need to get this fire going and get this cook going. In the wintertime, you want to start early instead of late. That's for sure. You'll run out of daylight. Here's my adapter plate for the Kamado. I'm going to take this cap off. That leaves an opening there. What you do, you get this down in this groove, the slot that this intake damper rides in, the slot. Then there's a clip right here you push up, fill in the rest of that so it'll be tight. So you take your fingers and pull that flange up there so it'll fit up in there and hold and not fall out. Okay, and then you close this back on it and this back. Now the only air input is right here. I got my fan, I've got my damper all the way open. You know, this is, I'm just going to leave it open, let it do its thing. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, here's my setup. I got my Guru connected. I got it, we're going to run at 250 today. The pit is already up. The Guru is turned off. It's quit running because it's holding that temp right there at 250. Alright, let's get this butt rubbed up. We'll go on with a little mustard as a binder. It doesn't take that much. Just enough to cover it. Okay, what I'm going on with next is some SPG. Some that I put together. It's just salt, pepper, garlic, coarse ground. We use a little bit of SpicyR. And this was sent to me by Rob at the BBQ Pit Dog. I have another package I'm going to open soon that I got sent from Steve, Uncle Steve. But I'm using some of this up that Rob had sent me on a previous mail out. So this is some SpicyR. Spicier. Okay. I go on with a little Gator shake. This is also Uncle Steve's. We're going to go on with a little bit of that on top. Alright, let's get out of that pit. Thing on. I got the fat side up. Right, there's our pit probes. One for the Guru and one for the ThermoWorks smoke. Let's put that back down. Alright, it's about 9:28, so that's when we're putting it on. Okay, my butt's been on an hour and I got a couple of notes to make on it. I didn't take this butt out till last night, so this morning the center of it was still frozen. So I'm still waiting on it. It's starting to bump up some now. But we're running about 253, holding temp just fine. Guru is not even really on because the temp's satisfied. So we're just gonna wait it out another 7 hours. Won't have to touch it. I might open it up in another hour and maybe spritz it with some apple cider vinegar. So stay tuned. I'll say about my magnetic arm that I usually use, since all this trim is stainless steel, that magnet won't stick to it. So there's a bracket that comes with the Guru and that's it. And you can bend it like you want to. And so I bend it to shape like a stand and just set the Guru down in the slots on the top of that. That works out just fine. Okay, it's been a little over 2 hours. I'd spritz it a little bit. A little apple cider vinegar. Looking nice. Close it back down and let her go. Been about 3.5 hours. We're gonna spritz again. Looking good. This is what my storage box looks like when you can't find your alligator clip that goes on that Guru probe. I've looked high and low and I can't find it. So, a good time to clean out and reorganize. Still no alligator clip. After 6 hours and 43 minutes, the internal on the Maverick is 159.4. On the Guru it's 160, so they're right along together now. We're cooking 266 to 270. We're still waiting. I'm gonna wrap this thing with some butcher paper if it gets to a stall in the next little bit. You know, I had turned the baffle on the intake about half, and I matched that on the top. I've got it on about 1.75 anyway. I've tried to match it, and it seems to be doing good that way. I'm getting ready to wrap. Stand by. Okay, my son and daughter-in-law got these nice meat gloves for me for Christmas. I'm gonna try them out. Oh, that's a pretty bark. Shoot it with some apple cider vinegar. And let's cover him up. Wow, jig it pretty good. Let's close her up. Let me check this charcoal. Oh, the lump charcoal's looking good. I think I got plenty to finish this cook. All right, that's how it's gonna stay till we reach about 202 or so. This was a 9.4 pound butt, so it was a healthy one, but it got up to around 160, 161, and it's sitting there, the stall. So we wrapped it up in 2 sheets of butcher paper, and I've been cooking about 7 hours. So that's where we are. All right, stick with me now. Let's watch the end of this thing. I have to say that this BBQ Guru has done well, very well, and we've been running 260 to 270 all day long, 11 hours and 28 minutes. I think it'll go another hour or two. I'm very pleased with that. You saw the amount of lump I filled up that Kickash basket with lump. You hear this fan still cycling? Listen, it's cycling and it's keeping the temp. I'm sold on the Guru. I haven't had to fool with this fire all day long. How nice is that? I'll see you inside. Okay guys, after 11 hours and 25 minutes, I really didn't realize it would take that long on this butt. But it's my fault. You've already heard, if you've watched this video, what happened, so I won't go into all that again. So let's open this up. I wanted to take it to 200, but it took so long we ran out of time. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, let's see what she looks like. Oh yeah, no problem there. And there was not much fat cap at all when I started. Well, you can see how that's going. Oh yeah. Okay, let's put some salt on it. All we had on it was that rub, and we need a lot more salt. We need some more black pepper. A few pepper flakes on there. A little bit of red pepper. Put a little bit of distilled vinegar. Wasn't much in that bottle. And then I'm going to try some of this sauce I put together. It's kind of like a Carolina sauce. Not the PHIL Carolina, but it's like the East Carolina, but it's more vinegar base. Okay, let's go in for a bite. Got a little barking sauce and everything. Let's try it. That's good. I'm thinking it might need a little more sauce. Here, try that.
Good. Very good.
We're going to bring this cook to an end. Jeff's got a couple sides. What did you make, Jeff?
I made some Hoppin' John and some collard greens.
Ooh, that's great.
Yeah.
We missed making that this year for New Year's because we were gone out of town, but we always love that Hoppin' John. She's got that on the playlist on Janet's side, so go check it out. Collard greens too.
Yep, it's good.
All right, we're gonna make up some plates and get out of here. So until next time, this is Phil and Florence.
And Janet and Florence.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. This is the next day. I want to show you how much of this lump charcoal was left Sns Kamado after 11.5 hours of cook time. Hold on a minute. Okay, just got out here and opened this up. And as you can see, I had it filled up to the top of this bar. And so it was full. But, and there's the bottom. So it's probably got at least a good third of that charcoal, a lump charcoal left. That was Fogo lump. Let me show you how easy this Kickash basket works. I love this thing. You just lift it up and you can shake it in here like this. That lets all the ash dust fall through. You're ready to go for the next cook. And you can see the amount of lump I had left. Let me set this to the side. I'm going to show you something else. Okay, also you can go and get the Kickash Can, which is down here. It's a stainless steel can, and you just take some kind of little brush. Some use the shop vac, but I don't have one out here. I've got one, but I don't feel like going to get it. This is just a lot easier. You just brush all the excess ash down in the Kickash Can. I love this setup. This is easy cleanup, post cook cleanup. All right, you don't have to get it perfect, but that right there do it. All right, now watch this. Just put your hand down in here, and there's a hole in the can where the hole is in the air intake. And you just lift the can out. And look down there. It's pretty clean, right? You see that? The hole in the can to match the hole in the intake. Dump it. And you're done. You're done. Put it back in there. Fill that hole and line it back up. And you're good to go. Now all you got to do is put your Kickash basket back in this Kickash Kamado. Now this is the Sns Kamado. I just wanted to say that. See how easy that is? Now you're ready for the next cook. All you got to do is add a little more lump. You're good to go. Okay guys, that's the end of this video. Couple tips. When you do a cook with a big cut of meat, make sure you allow enough time to thaw that thing out. I took this butt out, this 9.3 or 4 pound butt out the freezer. It was frozen solid about 9 o'clock the night before. Put it on at 8 or 9 o'clock the next morning, but the center of it still had it was probably about that big or so, still had a frozen center, which really made me have at least 2 hours of extended cook time trying to, get it done. So get it out the morning before. That's a rookie mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I knew better, but I wanted to cook that butt. Anyway, and in the wintertime cooks, start early. You run out of light, or either you need to go get some lighting, like me. So I hope you enjoyed this cook, and I want to just brag on this Kamado and on the BBQ Guru and the Kickash Basket and the Kickash Can. Those are top-notch items. I've never had a Boston butt that I cooked that was so effortless. 11.5 hours. It should have been more like 9 hours, really. but didn't have to touch the firebox or the fire, the wood or the ash, or the lump or anything. Don't have to touch the fire. That's a set it and forget it setup. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one.